From shoulder to shoulder, brothers and sisters in arms paying tribute to the life and the service of 30-year-old Metro Police Officer Austin Abdelnabi, killed in the line of duty on August 4th.
8 News Now reporter James Schaefer capturing this solemn ceremony and the voices of heartbroken loved ones honoring a life and a family's sacrifice.
How do I comfort a community that is hurting? And most importantly, how do I comfort Zaid's family? Well, the answer begins with honor.
Honor was the choice for Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Sheriff Kevin McMahill as he and the other 6,324 members of the department grieved a man born to serve. A goal Abdelnabi previously wrote his family always supported.
As for becoming a cop with LVMPD, his goal was very simple. And I quote, "I chose to become a Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department officer because I want to protect and improve the lives of people in any way I can in the greatest city on earth."
And protect he did. Neighbors and business owners calling police for help after reports of an armed man acting erratically on August 4th near the intersection of Mountain Vista and the I-11 underpass. Abdelnabi responding and ambushed, according to police, succumbing to his wounds as police rushed to the scene, firing back and killing the man police identified as the gunman. Now, in a visually striking scene, hundreds of emergency services vehicles from every department and organization across Southern Nevada paying tribute to Abdelnabi. Also there, his police vehicle, bearing his officer number and, more recently, his face, a sigil acknowledging his services as a U.S. Marine and Metro officer, inscribed on the back of a vehicle he likely responded to alongside fellow officers.
There will always be parts of my life that will be different without him. Fights I'll watch and I wish I could text him about. Shifts where something happens and I want to tell him, or just jokes I know would have made him laugh.
Fellow officers like Jonas Singer, who lovingly referred to Abdelnabi by a nickname, Knobs.
Knobs wasn't just my partner, he was my brother. He was hilarious, compassionate, very silly, and the kind of person you could talk to about anything. He never judged, he just listened. He had this calming presence that made you feel heard and understood, while also somehow being the person who could make you laugh harder than anyone else.
Behind the uniform, a family broken. His wife and stepson behind the casket, saluted to by hundreds. Behind them, a family from South Carolina where Abdelnabi was born, remembering a father, husband, and for Ryan, a brother he called Zaid.
If I could have 5 more minutes with Zaid today, I wouldn't ask him about the things that everyone else knows him for. I wouldn't ask him about being a Marine or a police officer. I just want my brother back. I want to hear his voice. I want to hear what he had to say.
Outside, some carrying umbrellas, expecting an early forecast of storm clouds, but for whatever reason in this brief moment, the clouds parted.
Zaid, I wish you could see this. I wish you could see how many people came here for you today. I wish you could see your family. I wish you could see the people standing in uniform. And I wish you could see all the people whose lives you've touched.
And in Officer Abdelnabi's obituary, there is an inscription posted from a tattoo on his forearm, which reads, "Let loose your brutality, but never your humanity." You can read that full obituary on our website at 8newsnow.com.
For the latest on this and other stories, visit 8newsnow.com and tune into our live newscasts on Channel 8 every day at 6 and 11 p.m. or weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m.